Georgia.
The brain. Brian.
The brain.
Ignacio. Enrique.
Lovely. Yes, Natalia is there. Hello, Natalia. Georgia said hello to you, Natalia. And everyone is in there. Okay, brilliant. I just need to move my chair because my wire was underneath my chair. Fantastic. And we have Mr. Sims, who is fantastic and has had a really good day, I hear, Mr. Sims.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Very smooth and no problems at all.
Brilliant.
Lost absolutely no money.
So Mr. Sims had a great day. So let's be really happy for Mr. Sims. Okay, so the first thing, Mr. Sims, I'm going to hand over to you, to be honest with you, and I think it's over to you. Any questions for me? Fantastic. Let's continue. Over to you, Mr. Sims.
So hi, guys. How are we doing? So this picture I have up screen shared. What would you describe that picture as? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the classroom.
A dice. A dice.
Yeah.
That's all I know. A dice.
You're almost all wrong, guys. What dimension dice is it?
Texture.
No. If a normal dice is 3D, what dimensions is this dice?
2D.
That's it, exactly. Alejandro already put it in the chat here as well, guys. It's 2D. So this is what a 2D dice looks like. Now, guys, I just want you to remember this picture because you guys are going to have to write a word on each side of the dice we make. So that's why I wanted to start with this. Cool, I'm going to take that down now. And now let's all go to the button at the top here that says TinkerCad. I'm also going to put it back in the chat, which I already had up. Let's all go to TinkerCad, and guys, obviously, let me share my screen. But we're going to log in with Gmail, with Google. So let me just share my screen, guys. We're going to be making in this lesson a game dice. So you need to think of a subject as well when we do this, as well as creating the dice. Just to let you guys know. So guys, here I am. I'm on TinkerCad. Go up to sign in with Google. It might not ask me because I'm already signed into my Gmail account, but if you're not, it might come up asking you to sign in. And then go to here where it says create new design. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a minute to all just log in. Give me a 1 in the chat when you're logged in. Give me a yes in the lesson when you're logged in.
Yes, I'm logged in. Yes.
Amazing, amazing, guys. Guy, thank you. Nice one. Nice one, Alejandro. Nice one. Is that Ellie? Is that Natalia? Nice one, guys. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Let me know in the chat. Oh, there's not too many of you. Okay, let's move on. So, guys, we're going to go to create my design. That's what we're going to do next. Create my design. Now, does anyone know what the first thing is I'm going to tell you to do? Think back to the editing lesson. Can anyone tell me what they should do first on this page? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the classroom.
Sorry, what's the question?
The question is, what is the first thing I'm going to want you guys to do before we move on? No, close, Alejandro. We're making a dice in this lesson. Close.
Oh, thanks a lot.
No. What's...
What we're doing?
If none of you, it's fine. I'm going to give you a clue quickly, all right? So we can go back to our work.
Save?
That's it. That's it. We need to, well, save. Yes, that's true. We need to change the name here so we can go straight back to it, which will be saving it while we're using TinkerCad. So let's save it as Dice Project, guys. I'm going to give you all a minute to do that. Save the project as Dice Project. Give me a 1 in the chat when you've done that. Say 1 to Mr. Hines when you've done that. Amazing. Okay, so what I want you to do, guys, after is press OK down here on cookies, by the way, if that message comes up. You don't want that in your way. Scroll down here to Dice, click and drag it into your TinkerCad project, and zoom in a little bit so you can then work on it. Guys, I'm going to give you all a minute to do that. Oh yeah, it's on the left-hand corner. Sorry, Alejandro. Let me show you. It's up here. You can just click it and change the name. I've labeled it Dice Project. And guys, the way you zoom in as well is on these tools on the left-hand side. They're about half opacity. And you can just zoom in like that. Let me know when you're all done. Give me a 1. I'm going to wait for everyone to give me a 1 in the chat as well. Amazing. Nice one. Great. Ellie. I'm not sure. Is that Natalia, Ellie, in there, Mr. Hines?
Not in this class.
Okay. I'll just wait for Alejandro to do his as well. Just give it another 20 seconds.
But George is here.
Okay, amazing. Okay, Alejandro, you're all good. You managed to get up to this point. Put the dice in and zoom in. Let me just go through it again. So, come down here to basic shapes. You scroll all the way down to dice and you click and drag that and put it in the middle of your project. And then I want you guys to zoom in using the tool on the left. So we're really zoomed in and ready to start on it. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to move on. So, cool. So what we're going to do next is click on the shape here. And we should have a drop-down menu here that pops up. I want you to click on solid. And I want you to change the color of your dice. I'm going to make mine red. If we could all do that, guys, that would be amazing. I'm going to give you all a minute to do that. Give me a 1 in the chat once you've done that. You're all very quick today, guys. Very quick. Nice one, Alejandro. Did you manage to change your color as well? We'll wait for it. Give it another 10, 20 seconds. And then we'll move on. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give you another minute so everybody can catch up. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Just going to give it another 30 seconds, guys, and we'll move on.
Where is solids?
Where is solids? Let me just show you again. Click on, so here you have this shape drop-down menu here. When you zoom in, click the drop-down, click on solid, and here you have preset and custom, where custom one you can change it, but presets is the best one to use for now. and click a color you want to change it to. And that will change the color. Yes, thank you, Mr. Hines. That is correct. Once everyone's done this, guys, I'm going to give you a 5-minute activity to do. Just to let you know what it. Just to let you know what it is. Does everyone have a notepad in there, Mr. Hines, that they can bring home with them?
Oh.
Or a pen and paper?
What's it for, accuracy?
It's because they all need to write down 6 words they want to put on their dice, and it all has to be about the same subject. Nice one, Alejandro. Nice one.
Just give me 1 sec.
No probs.
I'm going to go get paper and pen.
The guys at home, get a pen and paper as well if you can. Ready for this, because I just need you to write down 6 words that you want to put on your dice. I'm just going to give everyone a minute to get that. No problem yet, Alejandro. I'm waiting for Mr. Hines as well to get a pen and paper for the guys in the class. So Eddie, Alejandro, guys in the chat, Bear, if you could get a pen and paper, that would be absolutely amazing. Nice one, Alejandro. Nice one. Guys, everybody who's at home and logged in from home, give me a 1 in the chat when you've got your pen and paper ready. We're going to start in about 20 seconds. You guys are ready? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an example of what my dice is going to have on it. My subject is cats, and I'm going to put lion, snow leopard, leopard, jaguar, cougar, and a cheetah. They're my 6 sides. There's 6 sides to a dice, guys. So I want you guys to pick a subject and write down 6 words that are going to go on your dice, which is related to that subject. So I've picked cats, or big cats, let's say, and they're going to be my 6 sides. So if you guys could do something similar, that would be amazing. It doesn't have to be animals, it can be any subject. So I'm going to give you all 5 minutes to get that done. Meanwhile, I'm going to set up the Kahoot. Actually, I think that's already set up. I'm just going to set up the page ready to do it. Just double check. Yeah, that's ready to go. Yeah, okay, guys, 5 minutes. Yeah, I like cats too. 5 minutes. Write it down. Remember, we're going to have to save these for the next lesson because we're going to be applying text to our 3D dice. 5 minutes, guys. About 4 more minutes left. 4 more minutes left, and then we'll start the Kahoot. Five minutes, guys. Remember, 1 subject, 6 sides to the dice. My one's cats, cougar, cheetah, lion, house cat. Hi, Roberto. How's it going? So, Roberto, can you go to TinkerCad? Well, Roberto, you know what? Don't go to bother going to TinkerCad. Just think of it. We're going to make dice, right? And we haven't got too far, so I can re-show you in the next lesson the start of it. But for now, can you just write down 6 words that you're going to have on your dice for next lesson. 6 words related to one subject. Yeah, that's good. Lovely, Bear. That's fantastic. Great example. You see, I picked cats, and I'm putting 6 big cats on my side. So try and relate it all to one subject, Roberto. That would be fantastic. And then you'll be ready for next week's lesson. Amazing. Save these for the next lesson. Very important, guys. You save these for the next lesson. Don't worry, there's no homework this time for this lesson. Remember your homework for your video lesson, guys, as well. Don't forget that. Remember, it's to come up with an idea for your audio, just going back to the video lesson. Because remember, we're going to create audios for your parents' videos. So just going back to next week, Tuesday. No homework in this one, guys. Don't worry. You just have to remember the 6 words you're going to put in your dice and the subject. Because we're making this dice for a game with a certain subject. Just visualize that. So a couple more minutes, guys. And yeah, give me some examples. If anyone's finished in the classroom, I don't mind having some examples from there as well. Nice one, Alejandro. Very good. Amazing, Roberto. Amazing. But remember, some of those games that you put in the chat, Roberto, weren't appropriate without parents' permission. So, but you're allowed to use them for your own project with your parents' permission, by the way. Don't worry, just write them down, save them for next week's lesson. Yeah, remember, next week, Thursday, we're going to be doing this again. And we're going to be learning how to make the dice as we go through. Roberto, you haven't missed much on the dice. We're going to be writing it on the dice sides in TinkerCad, Roberto. So, yeah, don't worry, though. Next week, we're going to be doing that. So you're fine. As long as you've got them 6 written down, you'll be all up to date. We're nearly at the Kahoot stage of my lesson anyway. But next week, remember, Roberto, we're starting a little bit later. Remember, guys, we're starting at 3:45 online from next week, just to let you know. And Mr. Hines, is there any examples from the classroom of the 6 slides, the subject in the 6 slides?
Mine was going to be about fish.
Yeah.
I have discus fish, guppies, goldfish, clownfish, shark, and salmon.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. See, that's fantastic.
Georgia?
I like playing Roblox, so I just chose Roblox games.
Fantastic. That's great.
Cats, fox, lions, dogs, birds, and ducks.
Lovely.
Olamide's got puppies, Pomeranian, Labrador, Border Collie, Shih Tzu, and what was the other one?
Rottweiler?
I think. Something like that.
Amazing. Brilliant dice. I love dogs.
Sorry, Pug. You want to throw any more?
No.
No, we're good. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Oh, that Cocker
Amazing.
Spaniel you've got there as well, guys.
All right, guys. So what I want you to say is you can all come off TinkerCad now. That should automatically save when we next log in next week. As long as you've named it correctly so we can go back to it. That's all good. So you can come off there and save these 6 sides for next week. Save them because we're going to go straight in and start writing the sides of our dice on TinkerCad. So, yeah, we don't want to lose them. Let's not lose them. Let's all be up to date. If anyone you know is going to be joining next week, tell them to have their 6, that isn't here this week, tell them to have their 6 sides ready for the lesson and they'll be all ready to go. So, guys, got a Kahoot for you guys today. It's not on TinkerCad because we haven't been through enough to do enough questions, I think, today. So I've got an online safety Kahoot for you guys, which we can all join right now. Let me give you the URL. There it is. And I'm going to pin that to the top, kahoot.it for you guys at home. Don't worry about this one's an online safety one. It's a different one. So even if you weren't at the start of this lesson, you can still join this because I think everybody's at the same place. 1333285 is the pin, guys. I have to travel really far just to be a TA. Come on, guys. I want all of you joining, everyone in the classroom. Really important Kahoot. Something we all have to learn. So we need to know where you guys are at with online safety. Isn't that right, Mr. Hines?
Sorry, sir. We have a round classroom. Can you repeat that?
It's fine. No, I was just saying how important online safety is. It is so important. So, guys, this is why we're going to be on this Kahoot. If you could all join, would be
online
amazing.
Safety is probably the most important thing that we can teach you here at Tech Club and in schools. It's one of the most important things. I can't stop you from doing what you're doing at home, but we can just advise you what to do and use whether you take that information on or not. Yeah? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good.
I think in all these questions, and if you get the answers right, if you get them wrong, we're going to learn what the wrong and right answer is through it. So I think this is really important.
Don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are learning from the best, Alejandro. I was thinking, where is Sam?
When you say best, do you mean Mr. Sims? I think we're ready to go, sir.
Yeah, is that everybody in? Great one, Roberto. Brilliant answer, by the way. Brilliant answer, Alejandro. Okay, let's go. Let's start.
No, it's too late. Come on, you was in there.
Online safety. Oh, is everybody in? I could go back. I could stop and go again. What kind of personal information is okay to reveal online? Is it your home address, your phone number, the name of your school, or your favorite actor? Think about this one, guys. Very important, very important. Who are we waiting for to answer? Do we have... Brilliant. Guys, you all know your stuff. I thought we was going to get some variations here. Yes, it's your favorite actor. Can anyone in the classroom tell me why any of the other three aren't good to give away? Or anyone in the chat? Well done for all of you getting that right, by the way. That's perfect. It's okay, guys. I'll tell you the reason why, actually, and we'll move on. Yeah, exactly, Alejandro. Brilliant. It's your personal info. Your favorite actor, that's not something anybody can do anything with. That's a, opinion. With these other three things, they're facts, and they're facts that are personal to you, and they're facts that you can't give away to anybody you don't know, especially online. Okay, guys, well done for that. Really well done. Look at that. The leaderboard is so tight right now. Next question. You received this text from a number you don't recognize. What's the best response? Send a text back saying no. Don't respond and tell your parents. Send a text back asking who it is. Spy on the water fountain is... Guys, brilliant. Don't respond and tell your parents. That's exactly it. Don't send a text back saying no. The reason why, guys, is because sending a text back saying no is entertaining them. You're showing that, you're willing to speak back at some sort of level. Just don't respond and go straight to your parents. You don't know who these people are, especially if it's on a number you don't know. So brilliant, guys. It's good to see that 80% of you.
Can I also just touch on that as well, Mr. Sims? Sorry.
Yeah.
Just to add to what Mr. Sims said, let me just turn my sound down 1 sec. Yeah, basically, as well as what Mr. Sims said, you're entertaining them, but you're also, as well as entertaining them, you're sending a text message back. You're actually communicating with them so you're making a connection, right? And so technically, they could send something to you, and then that virus could go all over your phone or your computer, etc., and take your what?
Personal details. Personal details.
Thank you very much. Good, well done. Sorry, Mr. Sims, I just wanted to jump in there. Sorry about that.
No problem at all. Let's go to the next question, guys. Oh, look at that. The Unicorn second, RX Bunny, Big Brain fourth, Mr. Hines fourth, Big Brain third, and GG fifth. Okay, guys, what's the next question? When is it okay to submit your personal information to a website? When you receive an email requesting personal information? When your parents say it's okay? When one of your friends tell you that the site is safe? When all your friends are doing it? I think... guys, you know the drill here. 9 of you got it right. When your parents say it's okay. Not when you get an email asking for your personal information. Definitely not. When your friends say it's safe, or one of your friends says the site is safe, they're not a viable source. You need to get the permission from your direct parent. They're the only people who know what will be safe and what won't be. Amazing unicorns on a roll there. 3 answer streak, very close to RX Bunny at the top. 4 out of 10. Olive is a 12-year-old girl living in Orlando, Florida. Which would be the safest screen name? Florida Girl, Astro Cat, Tween Chick, Olive Bet 55. It's quite a difficult one, this, guys. Guys, it was a hard one, but Astro Cat is correct. Why? Because it doesn't give away any details. Florida Girl, people will know where you live. Tween Chick, 98, might have your date of birth on it. That's personal information.
Good point, sir.
Olive Bet, that's got your name in it. Astro Cat, no information about yourself. It's just creative. Maybe you like cats, exactly. Maybe you like space and cats. Astro Cat, perfect. Doesn't give away too much about you. That
was a really good question.
Okay, big brain. Brian's gone to the top. What a massive jump. Amazing. Unicorn, where's she gone? RX Bunny second. GG third. I'm Smart fourth. And Bear fifth. Okay, question 5 out of 10. Which of the following is the best place to keep your passwords? Web page, online, your hand, or your notebook? Difficult one, this really, isn't it? Yes, your notebook. Well, if you do put it in your notebook, make sure no one else is seeing that notebook, and that notebook you keep in a drawer where no one else knows it is, and is safe in your home, by the way. But the notebook would be the correct answer. On your hand, I mean, come on, anybody can see your passwords. On a web page, that could be accessed by everybody, and online, that's so broad. I mean, why would you want to put your password there? So brilliant, guys, you all got it right. Notebook, fantastic. RX Bunny back on top. Keeping your personal information a secret online is a wise policy. What does policy mean? A type of software, a general plan, trick or a trap, or a method. What does policy mean? Type of software, general plan, trick or trap, or a method. What is it, guys? Very difficult question, but it's good because you're learning if you get it wrong or you get it right. Guys, it's a general plan. It's not a method because, that would be kind of algorithmic. So that's not true. It's not a trick or a trap. It's a general plan. So, so keeping your personal information is a wise policy. It's a really good general plan is what they say. So well done, guys. The 4 of you got it right. It's going to change it up. Oh, GG top on a 6 answer streak. Well done. If you're friendly to people you meet online, crooks online will take advantage of you. They'll probably be nice to you as well. Your internet service might be suspended. Making an effort to be nice is usually a waste of time. Hard one, isn't it, guys, to pick out the right answer? This is why we have to do this, so we will learn the correct answer and the correct way to deal with these things. Because when we're knowledgeable about how to do this, it means we can have a safe environment online. That's what we all want, to be honest with you, aren't we? We want to enjoy it online and enjoy the fruits that online gives us instead of, being susceptible to things, the bad things that are online. One more of you guys need to answer. One more of you guys need to answer. I mean, there is a right answer here, Roberto, and when you know what the right answer is, you'll be surprised, I think. Not surprised, but you will realize why it makes sense. Guys, they'll probably be nice to you as well. So the point of this is, so guys, like, if you're online and you say to someone, imagine you decide which you should never do. Imagine you're talking to someone and you're being nice to them, who you don't know, which you should never do in the first place. But imagine you've got to this point, you made a connection, and remember, if they're being nice back because you're being nice, that doesn't make them a nice person. We don't know who they are, right? We don't know who these people are, so they might seem nice, but actually behind that keyboard, you don't know who they are. They don't have, they can put up any picture they want. So just because they're saying nice stuff doesn't mean that they're a nice person, especially online. And that's the point of this, guys. And I hope that answers your question, Roberto. Okay, 8 out of 10. If you're confronted by a difficult situation online, what should you do? Make an educated guess. Turn off your computer. Ask an online friend for help. Tell an adult you trust. What do you think, guys? Need one more answer. Who isn't answering in there, guys? It's okay. You're allowed to take your time, by the way.
Enrique. He's coming though. He's there. He's there. He's done.
Amazing. Okay, guys. It's tell an adult you trust. Don't make an educated guess, guys. If a difficult situation, you don't know where that could take you. Ask an online friend for help. No, not a good idea. Turn off the computer. And the person asking you on online friend for help might not know. Tell an adult you trust, and they should know the right answer and direct you in the right direction to take it after that. So yeah, that's why that's the correct answer. Okay, last answer, guys. Who's going to win the Kahoot? Who's going to be the top of online safety, which will be meaning they're having the safest online experience? We'll find out. Oh, 2 more questions, guys. Sorry. Why do you need to be more cautious with friends you meet online than your school friends? So why do you need to be more cautious with friends you meet online than your school friends? Is it because websites have a very strict rules about online friends? Most people online aren't trustworthy as people we know. Friends that begin online aren't real. It's more difficult to tell online is someone who is who they say they are. Guys, none of you got it right. Most people online aren't as trustworthy as people we know. Well, that's a statement, and there's no real facts to back that up. There's different types of people in all walks of life. It's more difficult to tell online if someone is who they say they are, guys, and that's the right. I think we need to change the spelling of that. Sorry about that, guys. I think that's kind of my fault. No change to leaderboard. Next. Which word best describes how you should proceed with a new online friend? Candidly, erratically, cautiously, deceitfully. Guys, most of you got it right. Cautiously. It's not erratically. That's not what you want to be doing because you're going to be giving off a lot of connections there. Deceitfully. Don't know who put that. Probably not a good idea either. It's cautiously, guys. Be cautious. It's not someone you want to be giving your online details to, especially if you haven't seen them in person and you don't know what they're about or what they're doing. So, guys, I hope you've learned a lot from that. Online safety. Brian the Brain is 3rd. Well done. 2nd, I'm smart. Well done. And 1st is GG. Well done. Mr. Hines, 4th, and Bear 5th. Well done, guys. All of you. It's very close leaderboard.
Can I
really
say?
good.
Let me just
No,
turn this
that's
down.
it, guys.
Let me go away from the thing. Can I say, if you lost a connection? I don't worry. No, that's because I think Sir finished the game. Yeah, that's right. Can I say, Sir, that was really, really, really good. I thought there were some questions that I didn't realize that are really important to bring to the children, actually, especially ones like the username was really, really good. And just what you were mentioning was really, really good. So let's give it a big TYSM for Mr. Sims, please.
Bye, guys. Brilliant,
No,
guys.
thank you very much, Mr. Sims. That was a great lesson.
No problem at all.
You've honestly had a very good day to be coming up with lessons like that. So thank you very much.
Amazing.
Mr. Sims.
All right, guys. Thank you all very, very much. You've done a brilliant job. And I'm going to be coming off here, but Mr. Hines will be around. I will be around in the chat if anyone does need help or has any questions. Remember to save those 6 words that we wrote down for next week's lesson. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, everybody. Take care, guys.
Sorry about that. Guys, can you get... Oh, gosh. Everything's breaking in here now. Okay, guys, can you give me a 1 in the chat to let me know if you can hear me, please? Number 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. I hope...
One.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, guys. So, yeah, can you go over to... thank you very much, Mr. Sims, for holding the fort. I just had a technical issue here. Olamide, you okay? Use your full email and login. Georgia, can you help Olamide, please? Thank you. Okay, guys, let's go over to Code Emoji ASAP. Once we've gone into Code Emoji, what time is it now? Is that the real time? That's not the real time, is it? Really?
Yeah.
Just use that. Use that. Use that. 2019, 2019. Yeah. Of course. Oh, okay. I tell you what, guys. I tell you what. I tell you what. We're all gonna go to glitch.com right now. Don't go to Don't go to what's it called? What did I say it was? Code Emoji. Don't go to Code Emoji because yes, you can. Well, it depends if it works on that. Go to Go to Glitch. We're going to start putting in the beginnings of our code. For what we're going to create is we're going to create our own. This is going to be half of the course. I'm thinking. I'm guessing. I guess this will be half the course. We're going to start creating our own coding, our own pixel art. So basically, drawing pictures through coding with HTML and CSS. Okay. So what you need to do, everyone needs to go to glitch.com right now. No problem. I need to go. You know where. Oh, okay. No problem. Yes, young lady. Wait, one more second. Let me just go over there. And who is this person I'm talking to? 1 second. Olamide, you okay? Go to glitch.com. Everyone needs to go to glitch.com. Don't worry, just close it. I'll do it later. You're on glitch.com. For glitch.com? Yeah, don't worry about it. Use the Chromebook to go to glitch.com. There we are. Once you're on glitch.com, guys, you can see my screen here. No problem, Natalia. Hello, Roberto. Henry, is it working on the Chromebooks? Yeah. Ah, Natalia's back, everybody. Yeah. A little bit of a juice. And okay, everyone on the main page of Glitch, let me know if you're in the room. Give me a 1 in the chat as well from home. 0.
Now 100%. Million. 1.
Sorry, Roberto. Yes, we were just checking out some details. No, it's on now. Yeah. Okay, so guys, what I want you to do now, once we're in Glitch, we need to go and log in. So click in login. You're good, yeah? Fantastic. Then click on your Google login.
Yeah, already done all of that. Microphone's off. Is it?
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, guys. I'm pretty sure you can. In the chat at home. Roberto, can you hear me? I don't think they can.
Yeah, someone's typing. I think that's Mr. Heinz. Someone is typing. Yeah, they put the name of someone, so like someone is. I don't think I can get it. I feel more freer. I don't have to type to talk to the hive.
Can you hear me, guys? Hello.
Hello. What mashed potatoes? One in the chat.
Oh, like this is not working.
No, we're being serious. We'll get you free chocolate.
One. Yeah, go on. One. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, they can hear me. Fantastic. You can all hear me. Lovely. Okay, guys. So once you're on glitch, please. Let me turn the sound down on this one. Fantastic. Log in with Google. Elijah, are you there? Let me know if you're there, Elijah, how you're finding this. Log in with Google. Fantastic. Let's continue, guys, because we need to get some work done before we leave here today. Right. Let me just log into my accounts. Fantastic. And can you open up a new project on the top right-hand corner? Olamide, you've already done that. It should be glitch hello page or glitch new page. New website, sorry. So new project, as you can see in hello, glitch hello website. A glitch hello website. For year fives in the room, it says what underneath?
Yeah.
What does it say underneath? Year five. And it says a glitchy hello. What does it say here? Glitch hello what? What's a node?
It's like that gives out information. It gives out something. Gives out information. Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that. A connection point, a redistribution, and a connection point. Okay. Whilst our pages are uploading, name it Qua. Yes, that's correct. Good point, actually. Let's rename our projects. What we're going to name it? Pixel Art. Pixel Art. I'll show you right now. Over here where it says Efficient Podium, double click on the name of your website. And then click on your name. Can you see this here? Delete that and put Pixel Art. Another project has that name. I'm going to call it Pixel Art Mr. Hines. And put your name after it because it'll probably make it easier that way. All right? So I'll just show you up on, if you look on the screen over here, can you see this over here? Click on that and then click on the name. Yeah, put your name on there, yeah? And then change it to Pixel Art. So much easier being in class. Olamide, you good? Did you do it? Did you change the name? Brian, the big brain? What, the code that's already in it? No, do not delete the code that's already in it. Henrique, you okay? Okay, how are we doing, guys? Guys in the chat? Not from Google. A point. Funny one, Natalia. Funny one. Which lines or pathways intersect or branch? Yes. Can someone give me an example of a node?
A teacher.
A teacher is?
A manager. A captain.
Think more about the later on. More connections, not necessarily people. A Wi-Fi hub is a node. Good, yeah. Think about things that are other than people. No, not the phone. Where's servers? Great one. Servers is a node. That was the first one. And one on the streets. What's a node on the streets, on the roads? Can't. No, that's not. It's not. But I did. It was the last. Roundabout. Yeah, because you all come into a roundabout and it spreads it out. All right. So those are like nodes on there. All right, guys. So let's move forward now. So if you've all opened up your program now, can you all click on index.html? Index.html. Everyone needs to be on their index.html. Okay. Roberto, Elisha, Natalia, have you all good on your index.html? Elijah? Fantastic. Well done. Okay, so now what I would like you to do was probably, no, we can keep all that. Yeah. So let's go to line 39. Can you see line 39 there?
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, no problem. You take your time.
Yeah. 39.
DIV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I want you to press enter on your keyboard twice. 1, 2. Yep. And do another one just in case. And then press the up arrow on your keyboard once. And you should be on line 41. Yep. Yes, 41. 1 second. So just to reiterate that, guys, let's do that one more time. Find line 39, and the word that says open bracket / div close bracket, I want you to click on the end of that word, okay? Then press enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then press the up arrow once, and you should be on line 41, and it should be absolutely clear, okay? Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I'm going to type this in the chat now, okay? We are going to create our first div tag, and I'm going to type it in the chat, all right? Which is div ID. Div, I'm going to type it in the chat, but you can say it anyway. Div ID, okay? And then we're going to equals speech mark art, because we're going to remember making pixel art. So we're going to put this art, we're going to create each box as an art piece. Not yet. I'll put it in the chat and then you can get the exact one. Yeah, I haven't put it in there yet. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, div ID equals art, and then we're going to close that and close off the div box, basically. So we're going to, where's it gone? Oh, I'll put it in chat, that's why. Div ID art, no problem. And then we are going to, let me just remember because my mind is right at the end of the day. Close that off, obviously, Mr. Hines. You've been doing this for a while. /div, fantastic. There we go. That's what you need to put on line. There you go. Okay. Yep. There it is. Come and have a look. Brian. It's open bracket div ID equals art. Close bracket. I'm going to close that div after that. Can you see it? Perfect. Just here. You see it here? Look. Yeah? That is what you're going to put in there. Can you see it over there? Yeah? Where have you... How many times did you press this?
Type that. Type all of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you go to line 39? So find line 39.
Crocodile brackets.
You're right next to me.
Line, and then it will just say div. It doesn't like automatic.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you don't even need that.
So, ID, okay. ID. Line. And then no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's only 3. Press up. Then do that code for me. div. Yep. ID. Brilliant. Let me know in the chat for those at home if you've completed that. I know it's going to be a bit finicky, but if we look here, most of you can, if you're at home, you can copy that and literally copy and paste that into the, right there. What's wrong? Bring the computer here. Sorry? Okay, have we got it? Yeah. 1 second, Roberta, 1 second. Have you done that, Roberta? Yeah, you've done all that. And who else has done all that? Yeah, fantastic. Elijah and Natalia, have you done that? One thing that we can do now quickly, if you want to do something extra, is we're going to call the art tag. Okay, no problem. Perfect. Roberto has done that. I'm sure that was Roberto. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Roberto. Now, what we're going to do next, which I'm going to just quickly put into the chat so those of you who can call that, we're going to call that class. All you need to do is go to your style.css file on the left-hand side. Can you see style.css on the left-hand side, Enrique? Yep, fantastic. Can you go to page, what am I saying page? Line, sorry. Let's go to line, yeah. Can you go to line 108? 100.
Oh, yeah.
No, do I want 108? Yeah, 108. Press enter twice. 1, 2, actually 3 times, sorry. And then press the arrow up once, and you should be on the line 110. Yep. Brilliant. All you need to do is type hashtag art. That's all you need to do. No spaces. No spaces. So just hashtag art.
So there's like a break onto 10911. There's like a break.
That's correct. That's correct. Because we want it to be able to see visually good. Okay, we want to be able to see it very clearly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's the beginnings of our. What we're going to do is our pixel art. Now, let's just explain what's actually happening on that quickly. So that's the div. Who remembers what a div is?
It's a box.
Yes, it is, Roberto. That's fine. Don't worry about that. We're going to delete that later. It's a box, isn't it? It's a box. Is that right? Yeah, it's a box, isn't it? So that's the first box of our pixel art that we've created, okay? Not yet, Brian, because we're just about to go, okay? Yeah, so that's the first box, all right? And now what's the hashtag art done? We've gone into style.css. What does hashtag art do? And Ignacio?
Whatever we put in the close to the hashtag art, it is gonna happen to the thing we put in the HTML, the div in HTML.
So what we've done, exactly what Ignacio says, is on the first one is div. Div is a box. We're creating a box in HTML. Then it says ID, and we've named that ID art. So now we've given an identification to that box, okay? And the identification name is?
Art.
Good.
Art.
Okay. Now, when we go to CSS, we've put hashtag art. Now we're going to style that box later, but we're going to start from that line which says hashtag art. You know, do you understand that?
Yes.
So all the style that we're going to put on that box is going to be in that style.css file where we're going to put the colors. Do you remember what we did with our previous website? Remember in CSS, we changed the color of the background, etc., etc. Yeah. We're going to do that on the same thing, but we're going to now call that art instead of what we did before, which we had body and background, etc. Okay. So just to reiterate, div is a box. We've created a box in the HTML, and then we've given that box an identification, and we've called it art. Now we've put art in our style.css, and later, maybe tomorrow, we will add design to that particular box. Then next week, we're going to copy and paste that code, and we're going to give individual designs to each art box. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's how we're going to make a whole pixelation art, where we're going to create boxes, give them an identification, art, and then we're going to copy and paste that code, create loads of more boxes, and give those individual boxes different colors, etc. Does that make sense? Yeah. You get it? Good, Brian. We maybe do this tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Okay. We'll either do this tomorrow or we'll go back to Code Emoji. I just want to take a feel of where everybody is. Okay. Don't forget, what time is it now? Let me just double check quickly. No, it's 16:30. Okay, guys. So that concludes the lesson today. Yeah, I know I didn't realize the time either, Roberto. Okay, guys. So that does conclude the lesson. We were going to do a Kahoot, but we have to go. No, it's not. It's long. The time's wrong on there. Okay, so tomorrow, what we will do actually tomorrow, because we've done some code today, we'll start with a Kahoot and coding, okay, and then we'll just finish off some of this. We'll do some more CSS on that, okay? Does that make sense? So we'll start styling that first block, okay? Does that make sense? And then copy and paste, loads of blocks everywhere. Then you can start designing. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the lesson. Can you all sign out of your Chromebooks? Can you sign out at home? TYSM to everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. TYSM. No, thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow, same time. Now, just to let you know, next week we're going to start the online lessons a bit later, so that it allows children to get home and maybe have a snack and log on online. So next week, Monday, the online lessons start at 3:45 and finish at 4:45, okay? Just to give you a bit more time, okay? And you'll have that last 15 minutes with Mr. Sims, and he'll tell you what he'll be doing, okay? So just to reiterate, on Monday, 3:45 for online lessons, okay? For online lessons. We'll do something else in the schools, okay? Does that make sense? Yep. Tomorrow is the same time as today, which is 3:30, okay? But that's online only. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. I need to get you back to your parents. Let's go.